Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Guarzala's Magic. Today I'm doing my first back draft, or whatever you want to call it. It is Rise of the Eldrazi, and I've actually read a little about the set and watched the videos of people drafting, so hopefully I'll have a little bit of a better draft than just going into it blindly. So, thinking of that, I do like Nirkana Cutthroat, I like Cadaver Imp, I like Ondu Giant, and I like Nest Invader. And I feel like if I pass these, my opponent will probably go into Green Ramp. But I hear that that's kind of an overdrafted format, and I think the best single card in the pack is probably Narcolepsy. So I think that's what I'm going to take. I do kind of like some of the other cards. I like Boar Umbra. Spawning Breath's not bad. We'll just see what rotates, but the Narcolepsy is going to be the pick for me here. Go with a safe common. And I wasn't too keen on the rebound rare up there. Alright, so if I pass this, the guy to my left is definitely going to be in Green Ramp. That's a really good card. I think Magma is not bad. I don't know if it's the best card in the pack. There is something to be said for blue-white level-uppers. And since I'm in blue, I might take the Champion's Drake, although it's really not that good on its own. But I think that's going to be my pick. I think I'm going to feed Green Ramp to my left here and try and go for the blue-white level up deck. And we'll see if we get there. We may not. That may just be a bad pick here. Feel free to lambast me in the comments. So yeah, first flashback draft feels good. I've never drafted this set before. I'm glad I did a little bit more research than last time. I feel a little bit more prepared about what is possible. Ooh, I like this avatar a lot. What is that? Well, I guess I can't see the name yet. Venerated Teacher is another pretty good pick for that deck. However, Oust and Stagger Shock are two really good cards. So that's a little difficult. I think I'm going to take the Oust as it is an uncommon in the colors I want to be drafting. Although Stagger Shock, like I said, is pretty good. So it's probably safe to say the guy to the right of me is not in red, or fortunately blue level uppers. Tempted to take the Venerated Teacher, but since it's a common, I might go with the Oust. And since I don't actually have any levelers yet, I think the Oust is a safer pick. Well, this isn't good for me. None of these cards are really that good for me. I guess the Emerge and Scathe is probably a pretty good pick, especially in the deck I'm trying to make, but nothing else is really my colors, so... Alright, we get our first leveler. Not the best one, but it is the one I'm going to take, because I need them. Ooh, another Oust and another Champion's Drake. That's pretty hard. I'm leaning towards taking the Oust, just because it's the uncommon. So yeah, I think I will take that. So now I'm pretty set for removal. Now I think I'd like to start getting way more creatures. No one's in the Auras deck, I guess, because these Auras keep coming. So I might take the Gnarlid, just in case my original plan does not work out, as he really makes that Aura deck tick. I guess there's something to be said for taking the Heart Beast there, because I can tutor up the Narcolepsy, but I don't know if I really want to commit to Auras quite that hard. I know Aura Gnarlid kind of is, but we'll just see how things go. I don't think Oust... I don't know. I guess there are some picks where maybe the card was better, but having just white... Having removal, I think, is pretty important, especially in a format where you're doing this a lot of big creatures that cost a lot of mana, and then a lot of like these counter guys, and then a lot of, another deck archetype is the Auras. It just seems good to have a tempo play like that. Sorry, I kicked my table. So I could take the Guard Duty. It goes with my Aura Gnarlid. Or I could take the Fixing, and I'm leaning more towards taking the Fixing, just in case I need to be in more than one color. And sure enough, here's another Guard Duty. This looks like my pack. I don't really need removal. I think I'll take the Gargamazoa. I'm a little creature light. So Snake Umbra seems good, but I think I want the Heart Beast. That may have just been incorrect. I probably wanted the card that lets me draw more cards. I'm really creature light right now. Well, lighter than I want to be, I guess. I guess I'm not really that creature light. But the blue-white deck may not be working out. Should have been a little more aggressive taking my archetype cards over the removal, but I like the removal I got, so. Yeah, I guess I could take more removal. I really don't want more removal now, though. Now I need, like, pieces of a deck I can use. Yeah, I guess I'll just take the card that's kind of in the colors I want to play. Pretty cool looking Naturalize. Haze Frog is a creature. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I got really what I wanted to get this pack. I need to do better in the next 2 packs here. I think there's still time to turn this around, the ship around. So I got the Caravan Escort, and I also have Enclave Cryptologist, which I think is going to be the pick, because just drawing cards is good. So yeah, I'm going to take the Enclave Cryptologist here. I think I'm going to try and force my archetype a little better. That Reverent Teacher did not wheel, so I think it's safe to assume someone else is probably drafting that deck. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to, but I like Enclave Cryptologist. It's a pretty decent card. So I have 2 levelers and 1 guy who benefits from levelers. Wow, another Stagger Shock is pretty good. Not really sure how I feel about Gigantomancer. I may just take the Stagger Shock, because I don't really like anything else in this pack. The Vendetta is pretty good as well, but it's not. I don't like it as much as I like Stagger Shock. So I think I'm going to take that and maybe play red. We'll see how red pans out. So another Champion's Drake and 2 levelers. Which one of these levelers do I like more? I think that's a little more important. This is a 2-drop. I don't get to level up to level 4. This is a 1-drop. I don't get to level up later. I don't know. Maybe it's just correct to take the Frostwind Drake or the Prophetic Prism. The Champion's Drake, I mean. I'm not really that big into these guys. I think I want the Flyer. Well, here's another leveler, so that's good. I think I just take that. So yeah, Ornarlet not looking so good now. Maybe not the Heart Beast, because I only have the one of Narcolepsy. No, just switched them around. I think I just keep taking the levelers, because those are what really are going to make this deck good. A lot of 1-drops for me, though. Really nice to get one of those teachers. Fortunately, he's a common, so I think I have a chance of seeing another one or 2. Yeah, there we go. Venerated Teacher. Definitely the card I'm going to take here. Maybe there's a Pauper deck here somewhere. Oops. Or are the level uppers just not good enough? So we are all set on removal. I just need to really prioritize the level up guys and the things that benefit from having level up guys. There's an anthem for level up guys, levelers. I don't know what you want to call them. Called Time of Heroes. That's an uncommon that I think I really would like. And I don't think I have any of the amazing levelers, unfortunately. Yeah, a lot of 1 and 2 drops. It's probably okay in the leveler deck, since I'm going to be spending so much mana leveling. Level. This card is really good for my deck, Dongler Invoker. See, I'm glad I read up on these archetypes. Although I do, passing the Keening Stone, Keening Stone's a pretty good card in this format because it's kind of slow. So I would have liked that, but I think the Dongler Invoker is just better for the deck I'm trying to build. And I think that's a pretty hard pick to pass up there. Taps down all the other guys, so you can just swing in with your dudes. Alright, what do we have here? We have a mnemonic wall, which might not be bad because I do have a lot of instants and sorceries to get back right now. So I think that's what I'm going to go ahead and take. And why not just go ahead and take another? I don't really like anything else in this pack. I don't know if I'm going to play both, but I don't think it's bad. I don't think they're bad cards in this instance. I don't really like any of these cards. I guess I'll take the Laybear. Just a counterspell that I might play. So between the Sebion and the Prism, what do I think I want? Drawing cards is good. They both draw me cards. This one fixes my mana. But this I can get back with the wall, so maybe that's a pretty good little sub-theme to have. I'm not going to play that card. I think the Zoth Shade is a little more relevant. Not going to play him. Not going to play that. Not going to play that. So really, I still just, I think that, well, she's pretty good. But I don't really see anything else in here that I really want. Eel Umbra isn't bad, but I wish I'd gotten her first. She's pretty bomb. Maybe I'll just take her anyway. Because I don't want to play against her. Maybe I'll just be in black anyway. Is Nirkana Cutthroat? Well, in that case, I wish I'd taken the Prophetic Prism. Because, like, is this guy better than Skywatcher Adept? Skywatcher Adept is flying. So let's just take it. I don't really think I want to splash black. Ooh, an Anthem effect on a creature. I will take that. Helps me fill out my curve a little. Still not entirely sure I'm going to be playing the Stagger Shock. I'm probably not. Just in the sake of keeping my deck 2 colors, even though I do like that card. And it might be good enough just to play. The Champions Drakes also aren't wheeling. Someone else is definitely drafting this deck. I just hope mine is better. Yeah, I'll take another leveler. Not the best one, but can you do? So kind of, oh wait, the Narcolepsy. I was going to say nothing in this pack for me, but the Narcolepsy is great. I can shave some of my not as good removal, like maybe this Puncturing Light. Alright, another one of these. Okay. Tapping 2 dudes, draw a card. I don't know if that's good. It seems pretty good. I really wish I had more of these guys. I hope I get at least one more. Doesn't look likely, though. I'll take this on the premise I might get to draw 3 cards with it. But it doesn't seem very good in this deck. That might have been an incorrect pick. I do want to play this card. I just can't. No money cards either, which is a little unfortunate, but what you gonna do? Try and win. Alright, so there's the Prism, there's this guy, and then there's this Vanilla Flyer. If I take the Prism, I might be able to just splash the Stagger Shock between it and the Evolving Wilds. But the Griffin is a flyer and a creature, so I'm I think I'm just going to take that. I kind of like Eel Umbra. Basically flash it in to save a creature. Yeah, not a lot for me anymore. Guess I'll take the creature. Ooh, okay, cool. So who do I like better here? I think I like the Caravan Escort better. He just does stuff faster. Definitely don't want to play the Jawari. Probably don't want to play the Guard Gomazoa. I will take another Eel Umbra. Soul's Attendant, sure. So my deck's pretty fast for this format. At least I'm under the impression that it is. So I can afford playing a few less lands. Like I'm playing an extra card and one less land as of now. But I probably just don't need the Evolving Wilds actually. Oh no, yeah, just 16 lands maybe. I don't think I need the Evolving Wilds. I don't really want lands coming in tapped, I don't think, not with this many 1-drops. So this deck may just crash and burn. I honestly don't know, but it's going to be fun to find out. I wish I gotten some more Anthem effects. I wish I gotten a bit more Venerated Teachers, but it is what it is, so yeah, I think this is just the deck I'm going to play. I don't really think I gain anything by splashing or putting any of these other cards in here. So I'm going to add my basic lands. Perfectly even split. Great. 8 and 8. We'll submit that, and I'll see you guys in the games, and hopefully we do all right. So yeah, I'll see you then.